over the next few days. It's evidence of it overhead right now with those clouds creeping in. We have slightly nicer numbers than we saw yesterday. 41 there in Brooklyn, 40 on the North Shore. Cooler north and west, you would expect that. And that wind out of the northwest kind of reinforces the chill on Poinsettia Day. I like that. That's a tree. A little bit of snow for Tony this morning. Lots of ice for Daniel. Oh, time for a puppy shot with Santa. And that's the Guggenheim's pool. Actually, a little shot from Steve there. Appreciate his travels. Here's what we're doing. We've got numbers compared to yesterday. It's a little bit warmer. However, with that wind out of the northwest, it feels a little bit cooler. And we have been noticing in the last maybe hour or so, winds are starting to pick up. Clouds are starting to fill in, too. So it still feels like a December day, and a late December day at that. Numbers still running below normal. Wind chill in the city right now is 31. Wind chill in White Plains and Greenwich and the Hamptons just at 30. So you've really been struggling to hit the freezing mark for a real feel. Normal high this time of the year is around 45. We will exceed that starting Friday into Saturday. This is what I'm talking about. You've got clouds kind of taking over in the city parts of Nassau County. Flakes well above the ground there in parts of the Hudson Valley. Here's our next snowmaker. You see the rotation around that, and this will actually gather a little bit of steam and make its way our way overnight. So let's time this out for you. You can see into the afternoon and into the evening we're fine. We'll have more in the way of cloud cover. That may serve to insulate a bit Orange County, Putnam, Rockland, Westchester. But then watch the timing here. This is tomorrow morning. That's where we see some snow. Clearly, it's been cold enough for that snow to hit and stick. So we're concerned about a little bit of accumulating snow, particularly with elevation and well north and west. During the course of the commute tomorrow morning, we see a changeover. But it's the kind of system where you could see snow in the Bronx and rain in Staten Island, rain in Nassau, but snow in Essex. So there is going to be variety. A brief burst of snow can't be ruled out. Now, could impact visibility and could also, well, it will make those roads slippery and wet. Into the afternoon, that line pushes farther to the north. So the mixing closer to the coast will push off to the west. But what happens in these areas where there isn't a changeover, that's where you have a chance for some accumulation, where you actually have to move it and get out of the way. And then there's no way we can get out of the way of this next one. It's a major rainmaker. That's coming in Friday night. Coating to maybe an inch or two north and west, but slippery conditions tomorrow. We've had 10 dry days. So it's going to be a change. And then from dry to really wet, Friday night into Saturday, some of the low-end models, maybe half an inch, but more of the models are getting on board with a 1 to 2 inch rain event. So that means Saturday stays wet. And we noticed on some of the runs overnight that the rain may linger into your Sunday. Yeah, so Saturday is definitely going to be wet. But you said it. It's going to be mild. We're going to be in the mid-50s.
Yeah, that's a long event.
I know.